Howdy everybody, so now we're back on Sprocket. It's been a little while since I've made anything on here, but it's about time to be showing off some more designs that you guys have made. I have 4 of them for this one, 3 of them being from Sean Linux and another one being from another guy on the Discord. And it's Bob, just call me Bob. And as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, he made a puma and it's pretty cool. But also the stuff that Sean Linux has made is actually really cool as well. Now, this is the first one that I'm going to show out of the 3. This is called the B40 Gabriel, and it's a pretty cool tank. I see it more as like a medium tank, and I feel like that's what it was supposed to be. The armor on it is actually pretty good, except for this part right here, but overall the turret is shaped in a way to where they would have to hit here or here to really mess with it, but the upper plate's pretty good, and the lower plate is too. The gun is also pretty good for what this is. And it's a 90 millimeter ammo, a decent amount actually. Mobility, I played with this a minute ago. It's actually really fast, and I'll show you that. And we'll also test it out really quick. I'm gonna see how if it can get up that incline right there. I don't know if it's gonna be able to because I'm not gonna get a lot of speed up, but 30 degrees is a lot. A little too much. I think it's because it's kind of long. But I'll also show you this camo that is on it is one that he sent me on Discord. The decals on it as well, he has made himself, which is pretty cool. I have not attempted to make anything like that yet, and I actually had an issue trying to get him into the game. And when I loaded his in, it was just the default Sprocket decal on everything, so I had to like go back and put them where I think they went. So let me show you those really quick. These are all custom camos, by the way. They're actually really easy to put into the game, and if you want a tutorial on how to do it, I can. But for right now, as you can see, here's a bunch of decals that I got going on right here now. So he has sent me quite a few. This being like a little hatch. Let me turn this off so you can see it. He has made this hatch-ish decal that actually looks really good. And you would be able to put it in places where it actually be believable without having to actually put a hatch there, like a little door. He has given me this, which is already on the tank, for a really cool emblem. He has given me, let me find it, a star that looks really good too. He has also given me these vents, which was what I was talking about, having to put them somewhere. And I bet you if I didn't tell you that those were decals and not actual vents in the game, you wouldn't have known. Because when you're driving around, it looks really, really good. And he's made quite a few of these. There's the bigger ones, as you can see, these two right here. The thinner, longer ones, and he's also had a very small one that for some reason is kind of messed up, and I don't know why. And I'll show you the paint that he's given too. So there's this one, which I like, and then there's just like an olive drab color that I like a lot too. So let's see the gun on this versus something reasonable. I feel like if I have a T-34-85, we're gonna do it against that. I think I do. I do. Uh-oh. Well, it missed. Wow, this is actually, I see, I picked the T-34-85 because to me, this thing felt like a T-34-85, and I'm pretty sure he went through the front of the turret. Yep, he did. Understandable. I have to figure out how I'm going to kill that now, because I'm not just going to dip without actually using it, or killing what I'm trying to kill. Oh, yeah, I figured that was going to work. So the upper plate on the T-34-85, kind of invulnerable versus this gun, but front of the turret is not. Let's see if it was close range, we'll do it. Yeah, close range I'd been able to do it, far range I wasn't able to. Well, that's the first one. And let me get ready to show you the second one. Alright, and here is the second one that he has given me. This is called the cherubim, and this one is also, I feel like, supposed to be a medium tank in some degree because I'm just looking at the weight, but we do have a higher end gun, and I'm going to change another camo on here that's not his, since I've already showed those two. I grabbed these off the Discord, and I don't remember who they were because I can't find the messages again, but this one right here, though, is pretty sexy. But on one of these turrets, it's like kind of stretched. It looks kind of weird, but meh, it is what it is. So with this one, we have a 105 with about 170 pin, and the armor on this one is actually better, except for the lower plate. The turret being rounded helps a whole lot, but right up against the gun and stuff is where we start having some problems. And the turret ring being relatively exposed. It's actually really high. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that high or not, but that if that's supposed to be like that, that's going to cause some issues, but I don't foresee it becoming that big of an issue unless they get really lucky. So, let's see how she do. The turret is a little slower on this one. I still think it looks good with the turret raised up, though. Kind of reminds me of something like a T-54 that's like the first style turret on the first like model of the T-54 for some reason. Obviously the gun don't, but I did not mean to shoot, but the gun sounds really cool. Alright, so now let's back it up. And let's bring a T-55 in that I made and see how she do. Alright, upper plate not happening. I should have known that. This angle. I don't know where I would pin this. Obviously nowhere. Yeah, that one spot that I pointed out, it shot right there. Let's do it again. I can't believe the one tiny ass spot that thing I pointed out that would be an issue. That's exactly where that thing shot. Okay, I shot the fucking ground. Okay, it missed. Okay, it bounced off his lower plate, but he's tracked. Can we outrun its turret? No, we cannot outrun its turret, and it shot in the exact same place. I'm going to kill this. I have to now. I'm not. No, this is it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna. Hold on. Can I do this? Okay, that didn't work. I can't remember how that thing's reload is. I think it's like 10 or so seconds. Hold on. Maybe this will work. What did I make that fucking thing out of? Holy shit. Alright, the armor's working now. I'm trying to shoot beside the gun. Okay, that was a big bounce. Oh, come on. Alright, you don't got no tracks. Alright, we've won now. There's no way. Come on, turn the turret. No tracks for you. Just gotta keep running around. The mobility on this thing is really, really good. Alright, now, you're dead now. There's like no way you can get away from it. Yo! Okay. Well, that's the cherubim. The armor worked that time, fortunately. It did try to shoot in the exact same spot that it had killed me previously, but let's move on to the next one. Alright, now here is the final vehicle that he sent me, and it is the MB579 Seraphim. So, This one is a lot more heavily armored and a better gun. The armor on this is actually really good, except the lower plate, which is kind of obvious. But I don't intend on getting shot in the lower plate. The gun on this is 120, 190 millimeters of pin, and the mobility on it's actually really good for this. I will show you that really quick before we do something. It's pretty good for how heavy it is. So let's pick something with a little bit of armor to fight. Pick the Carnarvon. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have a gun. I'm realizing this now, but we can still test the gun out. Straight in, no issue. Which I shot him in the side, so I wasn't expecting him to be able to get away from it. We'll pick this Centurion. This Centurion's got a gun. Come on, turn, you big ass turret. Yeah, see, it bounced. I can't tell where it hit. Either way, the armor works really well. Let's pick something. Oh, well, I didn't mean to pick this, but it is what it is. I meant to pick the BMP. I wanted to see all the rounds bounce off of it. Or just get pinned immediately. I don't know where it hit, actually. Right at the gun barrel. The gun barrel is what killed me, somehow. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed his 3 designs that he sent me and his decals. I feel like that if you wanted these designs, he could probably give them to you. If you watch this, Sean, and you want people, if people want to want these emblems and or decals in your paint jobs and your vehicles, I imagine you would probably tell them how to reach you in the comments or something like that. But anyways, let's move on to the Puma. Here we are on the last one, as is tradition. We take the last one out into the fields to see how well it does. Now, since this is a lighter vehicle, we get a lot of friendlies with us. Now, what we're going to do first, though, is we're going to check the armor on it, which has actually surprised me a lot, especially for the upper plate. Lower plate, no, not really. Turret, not really. Side armor, meh. And then ass, not really. So, anyways, though, the turret is actually really armored, and I would imagine that's because it's technically a unmanned turret, and things are going to shoot here, and it would 100% knock it out immediately. So I would assume that this was done to keep from that, like keep that from happening, as long as you're like facing them. And angled is actually really good. It's actually really good on this. The firepower, it's a 30 millimeter, obviously, and it has 120 pin, which is really good for this. And the mobility is very good. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it out. Now this is made by Bob. Just call me Bob. I found this in the Discord, and I was like, I have to pick it. And the thing was just added to War Thunder. I might as well pick it to play on here. And as you can see, this thing is flying, and the gun is full auto in quotation marks. It's not really like a machine, like an auto cannon. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get up here. They're getting ready to start shooting at something, I can already tell. This thing being as fast as it is, I feel like we're gonna get all the way up here. There they are. Well, I died immediately. He shot me in the lower plate. And my allies are dying immediately. Cool. Alright, these guys, just 2 of us now. We gotta keep on going, because we got heavy tanks in the back we gotta get rid of, and I don't know what they're gonna be. Watch them be Tiger 2s. Actually, I hope they're Togs. A24 Puma 4-1. I haven't. I don't remember if that was a thing before. Like these enemies in the front change every now and then, and he is shooting at something very very bad. Very up. It's one of the heavy tanks. I'm gonna flank them. See what they are. Oh, they're togs. Fuck yeah. This is gonna be ridiculously easy. I don't have a tog design, and if you have a tog design that you want to share with me that's really good, please do, because I want the tog so bad, but I don't have the time to make it myself really really like high detailed and stuff like that. And I've kind of been waiting on one of you guys to make one, like, and I don't know how to spawn like these right here. I don't know how to spawn these. We have a dog, right? Yeah. Their guns are actually still pretty good, so I don't want to. Ooh. Oh shit. They don't have a whole lot of armor, as you can see, even head on. Oh no, there's one right there. That was very, very easy to do. Where's our guy at? Huh. Alrighty. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is the Puma made by Bob. Just call me Bob on Discord. You can find this design on the official Sprocket Discord server, which I'm going to link in the description. And if you guys have any really cool designs you want to have shown off on here, send them to me on my Discord. You can find me on the official Sprocket Discord. Be under the content creators list on the side bar area. And if you made it this far, please subscribe. We're almost at 2,000. That's really cool. And I didn't think I was gonna get 2,000, but I'm getting very close. And every time I make a Sprocket video, excuse me, you guys actually blow it up, and I think that's really cool. And making these types of videos where you guys send stuff in and everything, and I get to show them off and talk to you guys who make this stuff that looks really cool. Um, it's really fun. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all later.